Welcome to the Money and Investment series here on TV XYZ and also Radio XYZ. For our viewers, you get to watch this much later. And for our listeners, it's good to know you're listening to the Morning Express as you walk the journey with us here on the Money and Investment series here on both TV XYZ and also Radio XYZ. Our guest is already seated in the studio, but the man in yellow is also always here with me, Neil Armstrong Motagbe, Programs Director, Radio XYZ. Good to have you, Neil.
Yeah, good to see you again this morning, Prince. How are you doing?
I'm just loving your infectious smile.
Well, the thing is, every morning is another opportunity to thank God for the blessing and the gift of life.
Absolutely.
And the opportunity to make a difference in other people's lives. And that's what keeps us going.
Yeah. And the maiden edition of the Money and Investment series was an eye-opener for us yesterday. Yeah. At least we got to know that, look, Charlie, there are some 6M somewhere that we need to activate to create wealth and of course ensure that we do all this in integrity.
Yes,
it was an amazing experience.
He opened our eyes to a lot of things. For me, the biggest thing that stuck, and I was good listening to the team during the news review, also sharing their experiences as the key points that they picked from yesterday's conversation. For me, the biggest thing was don't make excuses for failure. I used to believe that circumstances may conspire to lead you to a situation where you need to say I'm sorry. That's not to say you shouldn't say I'm sorry but he said something. Look, don't even create the condition for which you have to say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
For me, it was don't make excuses for failure. That was the biggest.
There's no excuse at all.
There's no excuse.
Just Absolutely. Make it happen.
Absolutely not. It was an awesome time with him yesterday.
Exactly.
And we are grateful to Dr. Jekumado for his grace in coming to this platform and sharing so many insights. I'm sure if you followed our social media, the comments that are coming through are very, very insightful. He shared some excerpts from his book with us yesterday, and I believe that book is a must read for everyone. It's so practical and down to earth, and I believe that as we go along, there'll be so many more experiences of such nature. Today we have another awesome guest. I know we'll have another experience in the office. I can't wait for you to introduce
Absolutely.
him.
And we're doing that right away.
That's right.
Here on TV XYZ and also on Radio XYZ 93.1. And as we bring you day 2 of the Money and Investment series here on the Morning Express and also on TV XYZ. It's my privilege, and I'm humbled to be doing this, and with him sitting right across us and smiling, and in his beautiful gray suit and blue tie. Oh my goodness! let me just get to the chase. Kofi Addison, that's Reverend Dr. Kofi Addison. Right. Listen, listeners and viewers, Reverend Dr. Kofi Addison is a business consultant. He's also trainer. He's a trainer. He's an inspirational and motivational speaker whose expansive knowledge of career and business consultation and leadership training and life coaching has helped him transform a number of lives and a number of businesses here in Ghana and on the West Africa sub-region and of course across the globe as well. Now, Kofi is a member of the American Society for Training and Development. He received a Corporate Training Facilitator of the Year award at the 3rd International Christian Business Excellence Awards in 2011. Kofi is the CEO of Matured Leadership Consult, a training and consultancy firm affiliated to the Knowledge Group of companies. Dr. Addison plays his role as a pastorpreneur to the admiration of many. And he's our guest this morning here on the Money and Investment series on both TV XYZ and Radio XYZ. Good to have you, Reverend
Nice having
Doctor.
you, Prince.
And I mean, it's going to be an amazing experience. I can feel it already.
Oh, definitely. I can also feel the flavor. The flavor, the money flavor is all over this place.
All right.
You are smiling and you are laughing as a millionaire.
Absolutely. We receive it. So let's just cut to the chase now. And Neil will always be here with me, giving that support as always. So. First of all, let's have you speak a little while longer on the theme, growing and creating wealth in integrity. For you, what does it mean to you?
Thank you very much, Prince. And then I want to say a very good morning to your wonderful listeners and your great viewers. And XYZ is doing tremendously in terms of the work you're doing. You're going very far, affecting so many lives.
Thank you.
So I want to commend you highly for all the wonderful work you're doing. And I think this month is a very interesting month. And I'm not so surprised that we're getting closer to Christmas. So people will be looking for money. And I think the principles that we're going to share here is going to help people to strategically place themselves and then be able to get to the top of their life. The team deals with creating and growing wealth in integrity. And I think it's a very powerful and very important theme that need to be addressed nationwide for people to understand. I mean, when we're talking about creating and growing wealth in integrity, the word integrity itself, it deals with, it's a spiritual value, you know. So whenever you talk about integrity, we are talking about spirituality, because it's a spiritual value. Integrity deals with so many things, and then it cuts across a lot. Creating wealth, I'm going to focus basically on wealth creation. And the team talks about wealth must be created. Okay, wealth must be created. So everybody who wants to be wealthy must learn how to create it. It doesn't come to you automatically. It means that whenever you talk about creativity, then you talk about effort, you talk about hard work, we talk about so many things goes into creating it. So God, the creator of the world, okay, took his time to design the world. He created it. So the world we are living in did not just come, but it was created by somebody. So wealth creation, if you see somebody who is wealthy, it didn't just come to the person created it. That is why most people in the world will talk about, I mean, we have those we call the self-made millionaires. They say, look, we made it. We work it out. It is something that we did it. We know what we did. We know the principles. We know what we put in, and what you are seeing is the output. And without input, there wouldn't be any output. So they work it out and they got there. But there's a line between wealth creation and money making, and that is what we need to draw the line. There's a thin line between wealth creation and money making. Money making is not wealth creation. And it's come to a point where we have come to attribute money making to wealth creation. Wealth creation is more spiritual, and money making is more secular. Okay, so let me draw the two lines. When we say somebody is creating wealth it means that you are dealing with spiritual principles. And when you are making money, you're dealing with secular principles.
Or the physical principles.
So when we're talking about wealth creation, somebody who is wealthy must be able to cover what I call the 4 components of life. The person must be successful in 4 areas. The person must be financially successful, physically successful, that is, the person is a healthy person, spiritually successful, and mentally successful. So the Bible says something which I love so much. Okay. And when you link all these things up, you come to understand what wealth is about. So when it says you are wealthy, you cover so many parts of your life. The Bible says, what will it profit a man if you gain the whole world and then you lose your soul? That means you cannot be wealthy without taking care of your soul. So making money doesn't make you a wealthy person.
What does it make you then?
No. Making money is part of being wealthy.
Okay.
So that you should not just focus only on making money and you call yourself a wealthy person.
If it's part, it means it's a process.
Yes, it's part of it.
Okay.
You must be financially successful. You must be physically successful, because if you make the money and you are not healthy, how will you live your money? How will you enjoy your money? So when you are making money, you should have all these things in mind. Then when we come to the making money, what is very important. You realize that now we've come to a certain age where people have come to replace and accept that making money is being wealthy. Making money is not being wealthy. It is easy and cheap to make money. Everybody can make money.
Yes.
You can steal and get money. You can lie and get money. You can kill and get money. So if you see me having money with me, it doesn't mean that I'm a wealthy person. Having the money doesn't mean make me a wealthy person, because the process of making the money is the most important thing. And that is why each one of us should not be just excited about money that you are going to make, but the process of making the money is what will make you a wealthy person.
So you, directly, you can actually get the process wrong.
You can get a process. You see, if we come to, that is one of the challenge we have.
Yes.
In this country, we have the challenge. Our challenge is that we see anybody who has money as a wealthy person. So if that is what we use to judge who is a wealthy person, then I'll get the money. And when I get the money, you call me a wealthy person. How I got the money and the process I went through before I got the money, nobody is interested in that. People are interested in seeing you having physical cash. And physical cash is just one part of who a wealthy person is.
So for the sake of emphasis and clarity,
yes,
who then is a wealthy person?
A wealthy person is somebody who is spiritually successful. Okay, you don't compromise your spiritual value. That is why I like the team. The team deals with growing it in what? Integrity. So the spiritual values of your life must be there. That, look, I want to make money. I don't want to steal to make money. I want to make money. I don't want to lie to make money. I want to make money. I don't want to kill to make money. Because if you do those negative things to make money, you make the money, but it was not integrity. You have compromised the integrity value of your life. And that's the spiritual value of your life. Every human being is made out of the spirit. There's a spirit in each one of us. We have a soul. We have body. So you need to put all those things together. Okay, one of the challenge we have, because we've come to a certain level in this age of our life where people judge people who have money as wealthy people. That is why we see so many challenges going on in this world. In our politics, in our churches, in everywhere. People are just interested in making money. So let's talk about the integrity. I have employed you. Okay, I have employed you. And you are supposed to work. Based on the employment agreement I have with you, there's a amount of money I need to pay you. And there's a work you have to do. People, this is how much you are supposed to take. But the person who come to the office and working and want to find a way in the same office to make additional money. So what do? Stealing. You want to steal, you want to lie, you want to cut somebody, you want to do something. That is, you have compromised your integrity. You have compromised the spiritual value of your life. So people must come to the real understanding that we all want to be wealthy people. We don't just want to make money. That is why people can do anything. You can just walk and somebody's looking for money and the person will cross you, take your car from you. Go and sell the car. Somebody will come to you midnight when you are asleep, put a gun on you and take all your money. That money has moved into the hands of that person. But how did the person get the money? You see such person spending the money and you call the person a wealthy person, it's a wrong interpretation. The real interpretation is that people must grow. The nation, we must grow people with wealth creation mentality. And wealth creation is a long term. It's not a short term. If you want to create wealth, it's a long term. That is why in investment, you must learn how to buy and hold for a long time. It's a long term process. People must build that mentality and have that heart that I just don't want to be wealthy in the next 2 years. But to create wealth, you must be able to create. Wealth creation is something that must outlive you. That even when you are dead and gone, okay, generation unborn should come and enjoy from what you have done. That's why the good book talks about Abraham. The wealth Abraham created. That's why we call ourselves seeds of Abraham. Okay, he lived a life, he built a wealth, and then we can enjoy that kind of wealth. So you are creating something that your children, and your children's children will come and say that Prince lived many years back, and these are the signs of what my great-grandfather did. But if you want to build something that when you are not there, the thing is going to die with you, you have not created wealth. You've made money.
And so you would have lived the name.
Yes.
For generations unborn to enjoy from it.
That means you are creating what?
But let me stay you on the point that you made about creating wealth. In fact, you indicated that, look, it's something that you actually learn.
Yes.
But if we are to go by the principles that you espouse from the Bible about God creating us and what we already know, that we were created in the image of God. And if we're created in the image of God, how is it that you would conclude and say that, look, we are not born to create?
We were all born to create.
If we were born to create, why do we learn to create?
Yeah, because you have it within you.
Okay.
So you have it within you. Learn? You need to expose yourself to an environment that will help you to bring those things out. We'll be addressing some of them. Okay. So first of all, if you want to create wealth, you must first have in your mind that you are a wealthy person. What you don't believe you have, you can create it. Creation is what you believe you have. If you believe you are a rich person, you become rich because you believe it is in there. So you have to bring it out. So to be wealthy, you must first believe wealth creation is a mind work. You must believe it in your mind. Believe it that, look, I'm a wealthy person. I can do it. I don't need to steal to become successful. I don't need to lie to do it. I need to work. I came to work. And because you are building over a long period, you build it. That's why it's called creation. You are creating it. You are creating it gradually. So let's say, for instance, you said, okay, let's give yourself a time. I want to work for maybe the next 20 years. In the next 20 years, financially, I want to have $1 billion. If you want to have $1 billion over the 20 years of your life, what do? You look at the work you are doing and you ask yourself, how much do I need to save between now till I get to the 20 years? Okay, so what are you doing? You want a certain kind of amount of money in your life, but you are building it, you are growing it. So as you start growing it, you say, okay, now I want this X amount of money. I have 2 Ghana cedis. What do? The 2 Ghana cedis that I have, I must understand investment. Anybody who wants to build wealth, okay, must be able to understand investment. Then the investment I need to understand. If I put my 2 Ghana cedis into this investment over this period, how much will I be able to generate? Okay, then you look at it. You grow it to a certain level. They realize that, okay, fine. Between now, I've done 10 years out of my 20 years. I've gotten this X amount of money. This X amount of money, I believe strongly that if probably I want to go into direct investment, I want to start something. Okay, if I put this thing into it, in the next 5 years, it will be able to